Disney Plus just dropped the first 2 shorts of their new Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse series over on Disney Plus. Is it good? Is it worth watching? Well, stick around and I will let you know what I thought. Well, hello there. My name's Jeremy and welcome back to Freeform Disney, where I talk about all aspects of Disney, from the animated movies to the theme parks to Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar, and the TV shows, and everything else in between. And that is why it's Freeform. And keep coming back every day for new daily content. If you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today we're talking about the new Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse series that's over on Disney Plus. Now, if you've seen the recent much-acclaimed Mickey Mouse series of shorts that lasted 5 seasons over on Disney Channel, starting back in 2013, many have said this could be like a spiritual 6th season of that show. Now, similarly, these are Mickey and Friends shorts in a similar animation style and with mostly the same voice cast. Also, the same showrunner, Paul Rudish, and even the same composer for the music. So there's a lot of similarity right there. Now for me, I haven't actually seen any of those shorts before. Completely missed them all. But it seems a likely bet that if you like that series, you will probably like this one. And well, if you don't like that one, yeah, probably shouldn't bother with this one either. Now for those of you who know nothing, let me give you a little more detail. So these shorts are featuring Disney's Sensational Six: Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Pluto. And the idea is that they're going to go on all kinds of crazy fun adventures, which could be set anywhere doing anything. There are going to be 20 different 7-minute long episodes coming for this first season here on Disney Plus, with 10 which will start now and 10 more coming summer of next year. It appears that they're going to be releasing 2 shorts each Friday, with the exception of the first 2 being released today. And why were they released today? Well, that's because it is Mickey and Minnie's birthday. In other words, the 92nd anniversary of the original 1928 Steamboat Willie. Given the previous Mickey Mouse show went 5 seasons, I'm imagining that we can probably expect this to be the first of many seasons for the Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. The 2 shorts that we got today were called Cheese Wranglers and House of Tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to go full spoiler on this, I'll just touch a little on each of them here. Wanted to make sure you get to enjoy them yourself. Now, in the first one, that Cheese Wrangler one, we get to see Mickey the Mighty Cheese Wrangler. Or maybe we could call him the Pied Piper of Cheese. Well, anyway, think cheese wheels in the place of cows, and the whole idea is that they're having to get all of these cheese wheels all the way over to town and make sure to avoid any bandits, which might happen to show up. Of course I do. Well, anyway, it's bloody absurd, and yet also so hilarious throughout it. And for bonus points, it also makes a great Frontierland reference, along with so many other references within it. So yeah, it's just a ton of fun, and at the end, it's hard to imagine it's actually been 7 minutes. Now the second one, House of Tomorrow, in a completely different area. We've gone from westerns over to sci-fi, so we're over at the House of Tomorrow, and it takes a page straight out of the Carousel of Progress in Tomorrowland as we visit the actual House of Tomorrow in a retro, futuristic kind of way. More like what you might expect to see in future tech in, say, the Jetsons time period, something like that. Now we get to see the wonders, and unsurprisingly, the terrors of technology. And hey, any technology that's going to spoil the end of a good book, come on now. Well, also, maybe they should have listened to Donald for once. Wait, listen to Donald? Yeah, okay, that is a little different. So yeah, it was good. I'm hard-pressed to say which of the 2 I liked better, but for me, I think I'm going with Cheese Wranglers right there. Nothing to take away from the second one. Loved them both. Excited for more episodes there. Now jumping back to talking about this overall. Much has been said about the 2013 to 2019 Mickey Mouse shorts. And while tons of people loved them and there has been a lot of critical acclaim on them, there are also a number of people who take exceptions to some of the types of humor used in the shorts. Now, in the 2 shorts I just watched, I didn't see any complaint about gross out humor or anything like that, so I guess I can't really say I'm sure what those complaints are about, if they're used here too. But I'm guessing it's just not something that's popped in here. That said, I will say the humor can be very zany and absurd, and I can see why that could be off-putting to some people. For me though, pulls it off just right. A ton of fun all the way through. Definitely plenty of literal laugh out loud moments. And heck, even the storylines, which are quite simple as you'd expect for a 7-minute short, they do try for a multi-act structure in there, and so each of these stories have their nice beginning, their middle, the end, and really, it makes it more engrossing and pulls you through with it, even if it can feel insanely absurd at the same time. Oh, and another note, I thought it would actually take some getting used to the animation style of these shorts, having looked at some of the pictures beforehand. But it really didn't. I just started up the episode and I was pulled in so quickly that I wasn't even thinking about the animation style and I was just used to it like that. For what it's worth, I will say it is an interesting modern retro take on drawing the characters. I can certainly see how they intended as a reference back to the old Mickey cartoons, say especially the 1930s era of Mickey. And heck, it very much ends up being its own thing here in the end though. A couple other quick notes. While these aren't musicals, each of the episodes I just saw, those 2 shorts, they do have characters bursting out into song. Also, they have tons of references all throughout there. While not making it feel like it's all about the references or anything, but there are a number of them tossed in. And heck, I'm sure I didn't catch some of them too, I'm sure of that. And I also love the Disney Parks references in there. Yeah, too much fun. So do I recommend watching these? Well, first off, if you watched the 2013 to 2019 series of Mickey Mouse, whether you like that or not is your answer. Now, if you're like me and you haven't seen that series, then I am going to say an emphatic yes, go check it out. Heck, these shorts are only 7 minutes long, so what's the worst that can happen? Maybe you'll find some new Mickey and Friends shorts that you love. And if you do, you can check out that other series too while you're at it, because heck, it's also on Disney+. And if you don't, well, guess what? There's plenty of classic Mickey shorts up on Disney+ too. Any which way, you're out 7 minutes at worst. And now, hey, you'll have to excuse me as I've got 5 seasons of Mickey Mouse shorts to go watch. But first, what about you? Have you seen the 2 new shorts? And if you've seen the Mickey Mouse series, what were your favorite episodes? Let me know down below in the comments. And thanks so much for watching. If you haven't done it yet, please help me out by clicking the like button, sharing the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another new episode of Freeform Disney. Have a magical day, and may the Force be with you. Always.